My name is Will and I'm an alcoholic, and this is called I Try. Now, I'm not a big bloke, but I used to drink enough to floor an elephant. I did wonder some nights how I'm still alive, let alone still standing. It's not a boast, but a fact that I was, just occasionally, very close to something dreadful happening to me. But if I had one redeeming quality, it was this, that I tried. I always tried. I tried hard at everything. I even tried hard at not trying if I had to. But if I didn't try, it probably wasn't worth trying. Which brings me on to the title of this little story, I Try. Now this was a song made famous many years ago. And if you want to hear a raspy voice, a heavyweight vocal, listen to this. The video of the single is plain but touching. It doesn't need anything else, for her personality tells a tale. Her voice talks like poetry. Her vocals are her gift, and the way she uses them is a symphony. And when I hear this song, it epitomizes all that my life has been about, and all that it's not been about, both the good times and the bad. What happened and what didn't. I've tried the overwhelming in my life, and I've tried the wholesome. I've tried loving myself. I've tried sitting by myself quietly. I've tried drinking myself to death. And I've tried with every fibre in my body to work a 12-step recovery program. I've tried to be successful, and I've tried equally as hard to accept myself as I am. Neither very well, but it was in the trying where eventually I was to find true happiness, when one day I found my inner self, because that's just the kind of alcoholic that I am. For whilst my program tells me to slow down, to take it easy, to be an easy does it but do it kind of person, my mind will always tell me to keep striving for more. Nothing in recovery is perfect, nor is anything about recovery imperfect. But it's where I go to avoid dying and to explore my new world of sunrises and of sunsets. And this, perhaps, my biggest claim to fame, to be able to see both ends of each day sober. Whatever my past may have entailed, my future is driven by trying my utmost. And this, ultimately, is all that a recovery from addiction needs. To try and be honest, to try your best, to suit up and boot up, and to follow those in front of you. Easy to say on a good day, not so easy when I'm feeling low and unwanted. But my options today are limited to just two, to either drink or die, or to go to AA and try not to. But don't take my word for it. Try what my friend in Swansea does. Now, I don't want to put her on a pedestal here, but she's a little bit of light in the world of addiction, of which we should all take notice of. Her achievements are notice to us all that recovery is possible. For her, the gift of trying her best is the best gift she can gift, her gift of recovery. Now, this may seem a bit of a tongue twister, but her saving grace is her want of trying, her need to try when all other options failed. Maybe she's even got some of the magical sobriety stardust. It may even be an epiphany. Whichever, she does keep on trying. She keeps focused on her own mortality, for that's what she has a choice over today. Big words and fancy sayings are just as important in our sober world as what's not said and what's not shouted from the rooftops. So, if I ever find myself not trying as hard as I should, I'm going to pick up the phone and ask my friend for some advice. Now, I'm pretty good at giving out one-liners, but not necessarily so good at building them into my own life. For occasionally, my own self-discipline doesn't seep deep enough within me for that. And that's why we have the fellowship. And if I do pick up the phone, I just know what advice she'd probably give me, and I think it's going to be something like this. That even if the world seems doomed and dark and grey and unvarnished, even if it all seems too overwhelming, and even if at times I should wonder whether it's all really worth it or not, I should still get up each day, sort myself out, get dressed, have something to eat, and even if I think I'm not doing or thinking my best thoughts, I should always do one thing, the very one thing that may one day go on to save my life, and it's this. As long as I try and try my best, all will be tickety-boo in this world, and all will be okay. Thank you. Bill the Shirt, Bristol.